welcome back and happy Thursday. This is officially day one of the Behind the Blog series, where I'll be sharing my behind the scenes of being a full-time entrepreneur and building my blog, as well as sharing my bucket list adventures and also all the planning that goes into it. And of course, all the lessons I learn along the way. I've always wanted to see what actually goes on behind the scenes rather than just someone selling you, oh, here, buy my course and I'll tell you what to do and how to become successful. And so what better way than to record my own journey and share everything I'm learning along the way. And hopefully this inspires you to follow your dreams and start your own passion project, whether that is to travel or to start your own blog or something entirely different. Today I'm going to be sharing where I'm at exactly with all of my platforms, because I think it'll be really cool to look back on, and also share some things I've learned and then my goals for the next 3 months or so. So I wrote everything down so I get it right. On Instagram, currently I have 32.7 thousand followers and I've gotten 2.6 million views in the last 30 days. I had one video go viral. I posted it actually through trial reels. I'm still kind of trying to figure that out, but that has made up most of my views. Honestly, I feel like I have a love-hate relationship with Instagram right now, because I find that a lot of the stuff that does well, or I see doing well for other people, is these repeated hooks and a lot of similar content. I feel like that app isn't really prioritizing original content as much, which is a little discouraging, but I digress. On YouTube, I had, as of today, 775 subscribers, and I've gotten 130,000 views in the last 30 days, which is really good because I feel like I've just started paying attention to YouTube Shorts and posting some of my things from Instagram onto YouTube, and I'm really enjoying it because I also think they prioritize original content a lot more. And I feel like the stuff I actually work hard on and I'm excited about does better on YouTube. So it feels more rewarding, if that makes sense. On my blog website, I have gotten 642 page views in the last month. I had an issue with one of my plugins the last week of December, so that basically tanked my views because my website was down and I didn't get any views for the whole week. So yeah, we're going to be working on that. And then I also kind of neglected posting any blog posts in 2024. So traffic is down there. I feel like I started my blog in 2023. I feel like I'm almost starting back from ground zero. That's that. And on Pinterest, I have 12,000 monthly views, which I've synced up my Instagram to my Pinterest. So anything I post on Instagram automatically gets posted to Pinterest. And I also just started pinning 2 to 3 times a day on there, linking to the website. So we'll see. TikTok, I gave up on it. I deleted the app. I don't like it. I think when I was on it, it kind of sucked me in and I ended up just watching more TikToks than I was creating or doing. And so I'm not a fan. Some things that I've learned so far is that, firstly, this is the long game. Going viral obviously is really fun. I feel like it gives you this massive dopamine hit, but I really prefer the more consistent growth over a long period of time, because I feel like sometimes when you go viral, you get a lot of follows, but then you get a lot of unfollows a week, a month, 2 months later, and that can kind of feel a little bit discouraging. The second lesson I learned was with my website. I think I got discouraged because I wasn't able to keep up with that posting cadence when I was working my full-time job, and so I just got sort of overwhelmed. And I think I also started comparing my blog to other people's blogs and seeing, okay, what are other people posting? And I felt like mine weren't long enough, or I wasn't posting, I don't know, the best things to do in a place. For example, even I just wrote my Australia blog post and I was looking at someone else's Australia blog post of okay, where did they go? What do they recommend? And then I was like, why am I doing this? This is my blog. It's my opinion. If you want the generic information, you can go to ChatGPT and search that, or you can go to these other people's blogs and search the top things. But if I just repost all the top things, that's not going to make my post do any better. It's already out there. So I feel like really prioritizing my own voice and not relying on other websites or ChatGPT or anything like that for inspiration is really important. And lastly, I've also realized that I really need to be doing something that I am passionate about and excited about, because otherwise I think it's easy to lose momentum, or if you aren't growing or getting the results that you want, it's really easy to just sort of, I think, give up and be like, okay, whatever, I'm done with this. I don't care. That is something I've been doing a lot of lately as well, is just sort of going back to the big picture and saying, okay, why do I love travel so much? Why am I so excited to share where I'm going and the things that I'm learning, which I'll be talking about more as well. And then my goals moving forward for the next 3 to 4 months. On my Instagram, I really want to grow to 40,000 followers, but by posting a lot more original content or just things that are unique to me, not little like trends that everyone else is doing. For my YouTube, I really just want to start posting this series and building more of a community here and sharing, like I've been saying, just the behind the scenes and something a little bit different. For my blog, I want to be posting again consistently twice a week and also build my monthly page views back up to 5,000 a month, which I think is a reasonable goal, because with Pinterest, I plan on continuing to pin at least 2 to 3 pins a day with links going back to my existing blog posts and my new blog posts. And I've already seen a little bit of an uptick in my views there. And I think it'll just keep growing the more that I post on there, because I think Pinterest is also a little bit more evergreen. So stay tuned. I'll be doing an update video in 3 months, just with an update on how it's going and my progress on my goals, and then the goals for the next 3 months after that. If you have any SEO tips or like YouTube tips or Pinterest, or you want to share your experience with blogging or traveling, please, I am so open to all of the tips and all of the stories that you have for me. Tomorrow I'll be back with a morning in my life and what I'm working on, sort of what that looks like, and some of the tasks that I prioritize in the mornings and what I'm thinking about. Talk to you tomorrow.